Yo, what is going on, everybody? We are back with some more side missions for Disney Infinity, and today we're doing the Force Awakens playset side missions. I always forget the playsets names, or I always get them like mixed up because I always think, like, especially for this one, because it's literally the name of the movie. I'm always like, nah, it's got to be something else. But I'm like, no, it's the Force Awakens. But so yeah, as you can see, there's not any side missions on here. I think I had to do side missions in order to progress through the main story, unfortunately. So I don't really know what to do. Because there is one side mission that we can do. Let me go to mission log real quick. It's late for work, and I don't even know where it is. So I think after that, I think I'm just gonna explore with Kanan. Then maybe look at the toy box, or toy box hub. I'm not sure, because my whole plan was to just, you know, play as Kanan for the side missions. Or I was gonna do Kanan for half of the side missions, and Ezra for the other half. But now I'm thinking with Ezra, I'll do the Darth Maul. What is it? The Darth Maul side mission or no, it's the No, what is it? The training simulation side mission. I think it's called the arena. Whatever. And then I might do. I'll probably do finish Darth Maul with Ezra. But let me see. I think it's Takodana. All right, let's. I mean, let's just go there, see if the side mission is there. Who knows? Honestly, as soon as I saw that there was no side missions on Jakku, I was like, oh, well, then there's definitely side missions on the other planets. Let me take a look real quick on the mission log. I looked at the mission log. There was only one side mission. I was like, ah, oh, crap. Yeah, like now that I'm remembering the play set, I think I did all the side missions during the main missions, unfortunately. So, all right, let's load in here. The side mission on here. Ah, dang it! I don't think it is. Well, let me give it some time to load. Dang it! All right, I'm gonna load up in the last planet. I forget what it's called, but I will be right back. All right, so there were only 2 planets in this playset. So right now I'm just gonna explore the space above Dakota. Oh, here's the side mission. Okay, side mission is in this little thing right here. Also, this is where I encountered that one glitch, which I think I'll upload that this week. I know I think I said that before, but it probably will be this week. I may be safe, but the TIE fighters are circling my path through the asteroid field. How am I supposed to get back to my squadron? I don't know. Alright, so we gotta just defeat the TIE fighters? Can I not? Three ships launch? Okay. Yeah, this is really weird. I don't know why I did the side missions. I guess I needed the that in-game currency, or the currency, that junk. Uh-oh. Wish we get to see more of space in Disney Infinity. Come on, there we go. Come on. Go down, down, down. And there's more. Oh no. I'm losing my touch. There we go. Oh, over here. Oh, up. Ooh. So, at the time, I think at the time we're releasing this new Jurassic, was it Jurassic World, right? Oh. Yeah, that's right. No one messes with us. Now, what was your name again? Oh, never mind. It's probably better for both of us if we just go our separate ways. Bye. And that was the final mission, I think. Or let me... X-Wing Fighter. Okay. Let me go back in here. So yeah, maybe at the time this is uploaded, I will have seen the movie. I don't know. Me and my family and I really want to see it when it comes out. So look how many enemies are here already. It's insane. Then that glitch too. And he shot no one. Even the guy. Is this guy still around? Is this guy still alive? Yeah, he is. He's still alive. And oh no, the ones with the rocket launchers. You gotta watch out for them. Uh oh. Ow.
Face me, and you'll pay the price.
Okay, well, this is definitely going to be a shorter video. Actually, you know what? I've never looked at this. Oh no. This account's toy box yet, or toy box hub. I don't know why I keep on like just saying straight up toy box, but we've. Hold on, let me make sure. Mission log. Yep, all the missions are completed. Not all 3-star or complete stars, but we got it. What's this? Complete as Kylo Ren. Complete the mission. Time limit 2 minutes 30 seconds. Complete as Poe. Complete mission on highest difficulty. Okay, well, let's just save. And then load up into the toy box hub. Now I'm gonna watch it throughout the... I'm gonna keep it recording through the loading screen, just... Toy box hub. So I've never been in this toy box hub yet. I think maybe except for the beginning where it like made you go in the toy box hub. Other than that, I haven't been back in here on this account. But yeah, look at everything loading in the background. New toy box. Force Awakens playset toys. All right. First of all, let's Goblin glider. Look all around. This is the Nightmare Before Christmas area. And there's a giant like death. I don't think I've ever shown this, but there's a giant like death cloud right here. It will follow you, and you can't defeat it. It's literally just here to destroy you. That's all its purpose is. And you can't get rid of it. At least. Not that I know of. I've used all my characters, even Jack Skellington, which by the way, the VOD for leveling him up is on my channel. If you wanna look at that, it shows. I think it shows like my method or one of my methods of leveling up my characters. But here is the Brave area. You know, like Merida or Meredith. Merida. I don't know. I haven't seen that movie since it like came out, and even then I wasn't really focused on it. There's Cinderella's castle. Here's the Ewok area, or the Endor area. Actually, you know what? Let me do this real quick. So if you put continue toy box. Okay. So if you put the playsets of any Disney Infinity on the base, then it'll give you that base's, I think, it'll either give you the bases like specific color schemes or just really just anything to do with
A
the
surprise
playset.
gift has appeared.
Toy box. Okay. Alright, just making sure I had all 3 of those locked down. Okay, so then back there, I'll glide over to it very slowly. Oh, right here, before I go over there. So this is basically like, you know how in Mario Kart where you go over the blocks and you get mystery items? They're basically the same thing for here. Except this is like, those are for like the Cars characters. Well, not specifically for, but the Cars, those are the Cars characters' weapons. So here's the inside out playset, I guess, area. It's really, really barren. There's nothing to it. I kind of wish there was like a bridge and like an easier way to get on here, at least so then it would be more than just an area to look at. That's just me personally. This is just the random Disney area. Like right, like from there, I mean that's Rapunzel's. I guess Rapunzel's tower. But from basically from there to there and then in here is just random Disney stuff. There's no Disney specific. There's nothing like specific to anything Disney other than like Rapunzel's castle right here and then the Incredibles glider. I don't know if this is like this house right here. I don't know if this is anybody's house specifically. I don't know if it's Mickey's or Minnie's or whomever. Yeah, it's just random farm right here. You can farm stuff for sidekicks. Which actually sidekicks can be useful, but I disable them because to me they're more of a nuisance. Then finally, this area is basically, what was that? Tatooine. This Tatooine area, that's a big, what was that, AT-AT? Ooh, surprise gift. So, hold on, let me show you this first. This is the AT-AT from the Force Awakens playset. And this is these are called surprise gifts. They are all around the map, but they have to spawn in first. And once you get a certain amount of surprise gifts, they'll just give you XP.
You found a gift.
Like that.
It contains a surprise toy box toy from the toy store that is yours to keep.
That's pretty much it. There's like a little ramp over here. Oh, you can start races as well. I don't know if anybody joins you, but yeah, that's a ramp. This is Jabba the Hutt's, I guess, palace, just miniaturized. You use this, and then yeah, that's pretty much it. You could throw your sidekick in there, but it doesn't really do anything. Actually, let me show you one last thing that I think is really cool. There's so Rings of Fire. Actually, no, 2 last things. So, ooh, Tank Omnidroid. Sorry, I got distracted. So right here is where you can talk to these people, get missions. This is like the Luigi, right? I think that's that guy's name. He's like the driving missions. You know, you talk to him, you get some driving missions. I forget this guy's name, but he's in Hercules. Danny DeVito voices him, and he's basically the combat. They're just basically teachers. And this one I think is about farming. This one I forget what this one is about. Maybe the interior. Yeah, interior. Okay. This one's about, you know, cars, and not just the franchise, but like just driving a vehicle. This one, I forget what this one is. I think this one is the playsets. Like he tells you about the playsets and everything. That's Genie, by the way. And I think this is
To
This is
find a point of
Mulan, right?
interest, follow the highlighted path.
At the beginning, I thought this
A
was Rey
surprise gift
because
has
of the
appeared.
because of the bow staff and the hair uh put up. But this tells you, what is this? It's just exploration. Which actually this should tell us better, right? Yeah, no, it just teleports you to different playsets or different toy box areas, I guess. And then in here, so you need to. Oh wait, no, not that one, but right here. Ow. So right there and right there, you need, and this guy, Darwin, whatever the heck his name is. So you need, or actually the servers aren't online anymore, so you can't access them anymore. But that's how you would go and play like random people's like toy boxes, like toy box areas that they made. So I've never done that personally because I never had Xbox Live at that point before they shut it all down. But and then so, the very last thing I'm gonna say about this toy box hub is that all around you can see these XP capsules. I highly recommend getting them because you can just level up your character more easily that way. There's, I think, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, about 5 that spawn in. But then the last thing I want to show you before ending off the video are the character setups.
When you're playing your friend's game, you have access to their toy inventory.
So let's start with Disney with the Hall of Heroes. Okay, so that's interesting. It actually linked up. Seems like it linked up my accounts for the Toy Box Hub, which is very weird to me personally. So let's start back here. So there's 3 different tiers that you can get your characters at. You get them bronze, silver, or gold. And I think bronze is level 1, silver is level 5, and gold is level 10, but the character max is level 20. So I don't think I have Dory level 20. I know I have Baloo to level 20. These 3 are the Alice in Wonderland trio. I don't have them yet. I'm planning on getting them at the very end. I want to get every single other character first, including the crystal characters, before I get them, just because I really think it was a bad choice for them to add them to the game. They could have brought on such better characters, in my opinion. Then you got plain Mickey, Minnie, Sam Flynn from Tron Legacy, and Quora from Tron Legacy. Spot from that dinosaur movie back in 2015, 2016. Then you got the 2 Zootopia people. I think Judy Hopps and Nick Wilde. I think that's his name. But then you got the Inside Out characters. You got Fear, Disgust, Anger, Sadness, which I don't have Sadness yet. I need to get her, and Joy. Then this is Mulan, which I don't have her yet, and that's Olaf. So that's this is all the 3.0 characters. And here you can actually spawn in stuff like this, which kind of makes it a bit faster unless you have like a quick character to roam around. So then over here is the 1.0 characters, the Hall of Heroes. Here are the 3 ghost or crystal characters that I have. Buzz, Lightning McQueen, and Perry the Platypus. So there's actually 5 more crystal characters, but there's only 4 podiums. So there's the Lone Ranger, Crystal Magic Mickey, and then the 3 starters for 1.0, which is Jack Sparrow, Mr. Incredible, and Sully. There's only 4 slots, so I assume once I get the 5, maybe a slot right here will open up. I'm not sure. Or maybe it's a thing where, like, first come, first serve. Like, if I get the starters and then somebody else, it'll just put them up there. But here's all the 1.0 characters, which Woody, Buzz, Jesse, which Woody and Jesse are literally the same character, just different, or same gameplay wise, just different characters. Buzz is pretty cool. He has a shield, makes it awesome. It's got Davy Jones, Jack Sparrow, and I always forget this guy's name. Hector Barbosa, Captain Barbosa. You got Ralph, Vanellope, which she's boring to me, honestly. Rapunzel, kind of boring. Harry, Finn, or Phineas. They were alright. They're alright to use. Elsa's really fun because she can actually freeze characters, which is really cool. You got Anna, which she has a grappling hook, which makes it fun, which makes her fun. Jack Skellington is just really fun in general. Magic Mickey, he's alright. He's fun. He can put people into the air. You got Lone Ranger and Tonto. So these two are kind of the same, just different characters, sort of like Woody and Jesse, but in Lone Ranger form. Then you got the Cars characters, which they're literally like all one for one, basically. I think maybe a couple characters have, like Holly Sitwell, have something different. Has something different. You got Lightning McQueen, Tow Mater, and what's this guy's name? Italian dude. Francesco Bernoulli. I'm so horrible with names. You get the Monsters and characters. Mike Wazowski. Got Sully. And then, what's his name? Randy. I think they're all different. I think the weakest is Mike Wazowski, which shouldn't be a surprise. But I think Randy can go invisible at some points. But then you got the Incredibles lined up. I forget this guy's name. Never really cared for him. Syndrome. That's what it is. Syndrome. Then you got Violet, Miss Incredible, or Elastigirl, or Elasti-Woman, right? Mr. Incredible, and then Dash. They are all very different. I'm just gonna save that for their character overviews because I don't even want to spoil anything. They're so cool. Which will be, I think I'll do Mr. Incredible, his character overview in a couple of weeks, maybe. I don't know yet. I haven't really figured out their schedule. And then you got, so that was all the 1.0 characters. Then you got the 2.0 lineup right here with Donald Duck. He could be fun to use. His abilities are alright. Merida, she's basically like Hawkeye from Marvel 2.0. But she can like sort of freeze enemies in a way with her arrows. You got Tinkerbell, she's alright. She has, the power to fly, so it makes her fun. Stitch is one of my favorite characters to use. He can like roll around. He can like turn himself into a ball and roll around and just knock people down. That's so fun. You got Maleficent. She's alright. She can fly, so that makes her really good. Then you got Jasmine. Dude, Jasmine, she's kind of broken. Honestly, she can't fly. She can jump really high, like higher than usual. But yeah, she's. I can't wait to do her character overview, honestly. So I think after I do the 1.0 playsets, I might just start releasing 2 character overviews a week. I don't know yet. I haven't made my mind. But then here's Aladdin. He's alright. He's just alright. I was gonna say he's like a watered down Jasmine, but he really isn't. He's kind of different. But he is like watered down compared to her. You got Hero and then Baymax. Baymax is really good. I like him. Hero, he's all right. He's interesting. He's different. So that's the 2.0 lineup. There's nothing here. Let me show you. There's nothing back here. Like, you can't go on this little thing right there and do anything. But if you notice right here behind Maleficent, there, it looks like a secret entryway. And it is. This button right up here. If you get all the 2.0 characters, you don't even have to level them up to 20. You just need to have them. You press this button. Then you need to go down over here. And then it opens up this door. Behind the waterfall, you can go in it. Looks all cruddy and stuff. Cobwebs everywhere. But then there's gold and Genie's lamp. And that's it. there's there's nothing else. Literally, there's nothing else to it. Other than this cool, like, little light right here, it reminds me of the first Pirates of the Caribbean movie. Or a Caribbean. I usually say, just when, like, talking, I say Caribbean, but for videos and stuff, I like to say Caribbean because it's the real, it's the word that you're supposed to use because it's the thing that they're actually in. They're not in the Caribbean. But yeah, that's the Hall of Heroes. So then, now let's go into the Hall of Superheroes. Actually, you know what? Why don't I just load in there? Hall of Superheroes, which is the, which is the Marvel superhero lineup. I'll show you something really interesting about Spider-Man. Excuse me. All right. Let's start with the right. Let's start with the villains actually. So from 3.0 you got Ultron, and then 2.0 you got Green Goblin. They're both the villains. Then from 2.0 you have Loki and Ronan the Accuser. And then you have the Guardians, which is Yondu, Gamora, Star-Lord. And then over here we got Groot, Rocket, Drax. And then, let me do that side last. Then over here we have Nova, Venom, and Iron Fist. Venom is in this lineup because in the story, from what I remember, in the playset, he's like sort of a good guy. I don't know if he's technically like a good guy, but he isn't doing anything really bad. Let's just say that. Then on this side, you got Spider-Man and Nick Fury. But hold on. There's a little something down here. It looks very gooey and symbiote-like. And I think this is because I have the symbiote suit or black suit Spider-Man for 3.0. I have him fully level 20. So I think this is here just to show that. But if you hit view info, you can't... Jeez, voice crack. You can't see anything other than that. So, let's go to the 2.0 lineup for the Avengers. You got Falcon, Captain America, Hulk, Iron Man, Thor, Hawkeye, Black Widow. And just some of the power discs that I have. I forgot to show in the Hall of Heroes, but I'll show you superheroes. I have Ghost Rider, Ghost Rider's Chain Whip. I have, what's his name? Jack-o'-lantern's glider. I have Spider-Man's web glider. Then I have Gamora's costume, Iron Fist's costume, which is basically just costume changes. Then I have Spider-Man's and Hulk's. And then I have an Iron Man. What's this? A paint, right? Yeah, it's a toy box alternative paint, I guess. So then finally for the heroes, we got the 3.0 lineup, which is Black Panther, the second Captain America from what's that? What was that? Winter Soldier, or no, I think it was from the Civil War movie. I forget. But then you got Hulkbuster armor, Iron Man, Ant-Man, and the Vision, which every single person in here is level 20. Oh yeah, I also forgot to mention these little guys that just walk around. I think it's just the 2.0 characters. I'm not too sure. But there's a secret compartment down here once you get all the characters. There's Spider-Man right there. It's basically you just see the vehicles. See Lola from Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. See Tony's Lamborghini, or as they say, sports car. Motorcycle. I think this is Captain America's motorcycle, if I'm not mistaken. Spider-Man's spider car or spider vehicle. Here you have the flying motorcycle type thing from the 2.0 playset. Then you have, I think this is a Shield van or whatever. And then you have another Shield vehicle. And there's nothing back here, I don't think. But yeah, that's it to the Hall of Superheroes. And now, oh wait a minute, I forgot to show you. There's 3 buttons all around the side. This one is, I think that's a Quinjet, if I'm not mistaken. There's Venom. Over here, there's a motorcycle. And then over here was something else. But once you hit all 3 buttons, I think within a certain amount of time, you get the Milano, right? Is that what it's called? Star-Lord ship. It's pretty cool. You hit all 3 buttons. But yeah, there's nothing else. Pretty much nothing else to this. So now let's load up into the, last but not least, Hall of Galactic Heroes. You have Mulan right there. Thank you, everybody, for listening to me just yap. I know it must be kind of boring, but at least you're seeing all this cool Disney Infinity stuff. Oh, before I know you might have saw something back there. So before I continue, if you get all the characters like in a certain playset, then those characters will actually start to move around on their podiums. It's really, really cool. So all my characters are level 20, all fully leveled up. But here they are. You got Darth Vader, and he has this lightsaber right there because I have the figure that glows, or that lights up. So you got Vader. I'm doing the villains first. Boba Fett, Darth Maul, and then Kylo Ren. So I do have the version of Kylo Ren where he lights up, and you can actually kind of see his lightsaber, but for whatever reason, it's completely blocked off. I think they just didn't update it. Like, I have the latest updated version, at least I think. But alright, let's do the Rebels last. So, let's do Twilight of the Republic. Got Obi-Wan, Anakin, Ahsoka, Yoda. See, they can hold still, but they will at times just move around. So then, let's go over here to the Rise Against the Empire playset. Characters, you got Chewbacca, Luke, Han, and then Leia. Kind of see them move around a little bit. Then we have the Force Awakens playset characters. You got Finn, Poe, and Rey, which I kind of think they should have put Rey in the middle, in my opinion. I don't know, that's just me. Then finally we got the Rebels characters. We have Sabine, Zeb, Ezra, and Kanan. That's me. So there's a lot of buttons on the ground. There's 1, 2, I think 3 buttons that aren't usable. But first I wanted to show you guys my collection of playset discs, or of discs basically. Power discs. So here's Galactic Team Up Mace Windu, which basically means that you can call upon Mace Windu to basically help you again in fights in the toy box. So then you have this giant missile thing. Resistance Tactical Strike is basically just a giant missile. Then you got a couple of paints for playsets. You got a couple vehicles, including General Grievous's wheel bike, which you see in what was that? The last prequel movie. I don't know why I'm blanking on it now, but you got Boba Fett's ship, which it's called Slave One Flyer. So I think they changed the name of Boba Fett's ship just because, excuse me, just because, the last name. Yeah, at least to me, it doesn't make sense. But also, it's like, I don't know. It's just weird. Then you got the Y-wing fighter, and then finally you have the costumes. You got Princess Leia. Her was that Bosch Bosch disguise. You got Luke's Rebel Alliance flight suit costume. You got Finn's Stormtrooper costume, which I actually really like, and it's the closest that you're ever gonna get to playing as a Stormtrooper in Disney Infinity, unless you use like a mod for the PC versions. And then you got Poe's Resistance jacket, which is basically just the jacket that Finn has. But alright, let's look at the little things finally. You got the X-Wing. You got the Star Destroyer. You got that ship. I forget its name. And then you got the Millennium Falcon. And over here on the yellow, you have the Millennium Falcon again. You got TIE Fighter. And I don't have the middle button. Or I don't know if the middle button was ever a thing. Then there's a Jedi light cruiser, I think, or something like that. Then you got whatever that thing is. I honestly don't know. And finally you have, I think, another Jedi vehicle. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you all so much for watching. Next week I will be doing that arena fight with Ezra, and that's probably going to be like a really, really short video. But either way, thank you all so much again for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.